ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a new sort of modded Minecraft, at least from me. We're actually playing on. Let me get away from the cows because they're very noisy. Actually playing on a custom created mod pack from the curse launcher. It's not for public download, although if you want, I will put a mod list for. Yes, take inventory here. Put up a mod list of what's in the. Oh, for pity's sake! Why? What is with all the noises? Those are growth craft bees, by the way. They're a little irritating. Um, so naturally we have craft, blah, growth craft in here, and you can see Ars Magica 2 flowers, and we have Botania in here. This is kind of a slightly more magic heavy pack than I usually play. Let's go here. There's some filtering. Okay, that was not what I wanted to. I'll tweak the filtering in here. We have Dragon API, which is necessary for cave control, which is not listed on here because it adds no blocks. We. I don't know what extra filtering's from. Let's turn off our AE2 facades because that's. And we'll turn off the micro blocks. I can make the micro blocks from memory, so I don't need to know what they are. But we have advanced generators. Instead of, I was going to use big reactors, but I decided on advanced generators instead. AE2 stuff because because we do have AE2 in this mod, and well, let's just say that doing AE2 without this stuff is mind-numbingly painful. So naturally AE2. Archimedes ships again because it's just one of my favorite mods. Ars Magica 2, which I haven't played with in a while, and I've been told that and apparently it's changed since the last time I played with it, so we'll explore that. Backpack's back because, well, I'm a compulsive looter, and having the ability to carry lots of stuff is fantastic. I considered iron backpacks and decided against it. Baubles because Thaumcraft needs it, and Botania can use it. Buildcraft, all the Buildcraft. I like Buildcraft, I really do. Bibliocraft, Forestry and Highlands compatibility thingies. Botania. More Buildcraft. Buildcraft adds a lot of tabs here. Buildcraft compatibility, which is for forestry, essentially. Carpenter's blocks, chicken chunks, chisel, computer craft. Now, computer craft, I really like computer craft. Mostly what I want is for the ability to have the pocket computers or the tablets, essentially. But, I want to try and get into some more advanced things with that. So we'll probably end up with an advanced, with a wireless pocket computer, because we'll be able to do things wirelessly if I can manage to program it. Ender IO, Ender Storage, Engineer's Toolbox, Extra Carts. This is a fun one because you can basically minecart with an Ender chest in it, or with an Obsidian chest, Dirt Chest 9000, or a DSU. Yep, that's right, a minecart with a deep storage unit in it. Yeah, this pack, extra utilities, extra tinkers because we happen to have, well, in addition to all this stuff, we have, let's skip ahead a little bit, we have metallurgy and metallurgy chisels, so we get all the fancy chiseled blocks here. Now, where the other pack was very specific, we got flat signs. I like flat signs, some people don't, that's fine. They can be a little finicky to place if you don't want a flat sign, but it's possible to do it. Forestry, Microblocks, Funky Locomotion, which is a mod I haven't played with before. I want to actually kind of want to compare Funky Locomotion to Engineer's Toolbox's. Where are they? Their tracks. There's also an elevator here, right there, that can go up and down depending on how you apply it. Gendustry, because bees are a pain in the neck without it. Oh. Growthcraft because I haven't ever played with Growthcraft really. I played a little bit with it. I played some Ethos Modpack, and it needed some more. Or I didn't really get into it. I want to try and get into it a little bit more. Yeah, it just looks fun. Uh, Highlands naturally because it's my biome mod of choice. Immersive engineering, integration, iron chests, iron tanks. Iron tanks is an interesting one. It's essentially iron chests for tanks. It's literally that. The basic iron tank is some glass and some iron around a buildcraft tank, and it holds double the amount. So I'll be able to set up tanks for wherever I like. We're also in peaceful mode, by the way, so I'm not worried about the time going in the background. As soon as we get done with this, I'll turn it off or switch back to normal mode. Java. Do I have storage doors? Ah, I did not add storage doors. Fair enough. Well, not that it'll matter. Oh yeah. I'll just leave Minecraft turned off. Magic bees because, well, I have. Thank you, NEI. I have multiple bees and multiple magic mods installed. So yeah, all the more magic bees I have, the better. I'm not entirely sure what Mandel's for. It's a required mod for extra TIC. So metallurgy 4 naturally. So we have all these awesome blocks. Some of them just look really cool as Tinker's tools, and some of them look really cool as decorative blocks. Metallurgy core, ore finder, huh? It, naturally, we have the weird Minecraft mod installed. No, not really sure what that's for. Mine Factory Reloaded. Nuclear craft is one that I don't play with anywhere near enough, and I really do kind of like it. I considered magnetic craft and decided against it. Open modular turrets because sometimes you really just want to shoot things in the face. But some of the turrets are a lot of fun. Not railguns so much, but laser turrets just require power, and we'll be making lots of power. Sometimes you really kind of need a nuclear craft fusion reactor to keep them running. But teleporter turret, that one's new, I think. Rocket, it's yeah, rocket launcher turrets are kind of overpowered, hilariously so. Oop. Don't turn Pam's Harvestcraft off, thank you. Yeah, Pam's Harvestcraft because again, one of my favorite mods. Pistronics 2. I played with this one in Ethos Modpack a bit, and we're going to be using making sure we back up the save fairly often because stop it, it's been known to crash a bit. We have pneumatic craft, which means we can get drones to float around and do things for us. Railcraft again because trains, and there's quite a few things in Railcraft that I've just found that I cannot live without. So, or don't want to live without. I mean, Steve's carts. It has many good uses and a few less than amusing uses. Yeah, basically I'll be able to, and I'll explain the point of this series in a minute. Switches Continued, which is just the 1.7.10 version of 1.64 mod that was, I believe Marathi was the original Switch guy, but it adds switches instead of levers. You can have these neat looking switches, and those will sync well with Engineer's Toolbox. Thumbcraft, naturally, because Thumbcraft is the magic mod. And then for all the aspects, which is kind of useful. Thalmic Exploration, which is a mod I've always wanted to try and never had a chance to really play with. So we'll see what that. Yeah, I've also got Thalmic Tinkerer because it's one of those mods that's just very, very cool to work with. Then Thermodynamics, because of ducts, thermal expansion, thermal foundation, and Tinker's Construct because, well, Tinker's Construct is cool. Alright, so I did mention that. Oops. This is going to be different than my other series, and the big thing of this. There's a village right there. So, this world is known as the Great Village Project. Why is it known as the Great Village Project? Well, put very simply, our objective is to find villages and make them great. Okay, I sound like a Donald Trump campaign advertisement, but essentially, I want to expand on villages. I want to make them bigger. So, if you've seen the witchery villages with the big wall around them, instead of guards, we'll have laser turrets and that. But that's essentially the plan here, is to have a heavily defended settlement that can be defended. I have to go downstairs to get out. Come on. What do you have to say? Chicken. 16 chicken for an apple. No thanks. Not that it's not a pretty good trade, but you know. And we've already started. Oh, we got hops. I think these are hops. These are hops. Excellent. So we started off with some hops. We've got learning to tinker. Let's open here. I'm not quite sure what these houses are from. I do believe they're vanilla, but that's not entirely impossible. Yeah, because I knew I wasn't going to make that as soon as I tried. Right. So we got a tinker's house, not a tinker's house, an immersive engineering house, which is good to see. Common projectiles. As you can see, it's around Christmas time, so all of these houses have. Let's make a bed real quick here. All these houses have, or all these. What am I trying to say here? The textures are all Christmassy, which is fine. I have 5. I need 2 more. I'm speaking words and nothing's coming out of my mouth here. Potentially, I want to. And they didn't give me the achievement because I didn't actually punch any wood, but we'll actually be able to do bed here. And we can put it there and sleep. And wake up in the morning. So essentially, the task is to not destroy the village, is my initial objective. And I understand that I've just broken some of this house, and I want to try to avoid breaking houses too much. This one doesn't really count because I can repair it relatively easily. That's actually a very good trade. Ooh, there's a tinker smeltery here, that's excellent. And a railcraft house. Oops, that was a deeper hole than I was expecting. Right. You can see here that we've got blue topaz from Ars Magica and copper from TE. I did not turn off any of the orb generation. So, and there's a good reason for that. It's because I don't want to really have to be struggling for resources if I can avoid it. Is that a hopper cart? That's a hopper cart and a TNT cart. Hobby Steam Engine is actually in a pretty good place. I don't want to play with him just yet. I would like to find, if I can, a Tinker's Hut. There should be one here someplace. Of course, with my luck, standing in front of the hunt. Oh, good. Now I sound like the zombies. Alright, I guess we need to punch some trees. I want to try and retain the village aesthetic in as much as that's possible. Give it so that when we... Now, I have on occasion taken over villages just entirely, and I ended up disassembling a fair bit of them in order to basically build my own house. Yeah, we've been in here before, haven't we? Yes, we have. We need to get across there, which means, yeah, let's get some dirt. Part of the challenge here will be actually maintaining the village style, the style of the default Minecraft village, and making it look reasonably functional. Hello, somebody died, and this is this is actually a growth house, if I manage to get inside of it. Let me inside. Right. So, I like growthcraft houses. They're pretty cool looking. And the fermentation barrels will be something I end up... Please stop that. Hey. Oi! Come back here. Yep, 3 emeralds for some booze. No thank you. It's a little too rich for my blood, so... Okay, tree, now you're in my way. I'm not really going to try and maintain the building aesthetic of the the building aesthetic of the building is brilliant conversation. Not really going to try and maintain the palette of the buildings. So I may build with spruce. I would like to build with spruce. I'd like to find some spruce trees, either a mega taiga or, you know, any sort of spruce, and then use that to build housing for me. But, you know, whatever is... There's 2 growthcraft houses here. Ah, and over there, a roguelike dungeon, which was not on my mod list because, well, it doesn't add any... epic cow smelting. Promethium, copper, more copper. Yeah, like I said, I left everything turned on, so we need to work out a way down here without dying, which is somewhat harder than it sounds. Let's see. I think if we go here, this is less than helpful. And I could have come out the other side of that cave. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and step off camera a bit and get some simple Ooh, is that what I think it is? We'll have to come over here and see. It does appear to be... Yes! Railcraft quarried stone, which is one of the materials that I really enjoy building with, and will be an important part of the construction. We got rubber trees there. Let's check our mini-map. Alright, so this seems to be the only village in the immediate area, although there may be some over here. I'm going to get some basic tools crafted. We do not appear to have any of the tinker's houses here, which is kind of annoying. So, I think what I will do is set up in the... even if I making the station, not just... Yep, there we go. Benchmarking. Right. You can never have enough Tinker's crafting tables anyway. I'll be able to turn that straight into a... Yep, brilliant words. I speaks them. Okay, stop waving the camera around. There's coal right here. There's copper, so... Alright, I'm gonna get some basic tools, get some food, and then I will be back. I want to try and focus a little more on exploration, so I think we're gonna go head over... Actually, we're gonna head this way, over to this other piece of... This is all MFR sewage. So yeah, essentially I want to make this village my home, at least for now, and then build it up into something pretty well defended, and then basically move on to a new village. And as we go, we'll get better at defending villages and such. And you know what? We got a little bit of time before I want to end episode. Oops. So let's go over to this. There's nothing in my inventory, so if I die, it's not that big of a deal. I'll also be on the lookout for all the Botania flowers. Now, there should be an entrance with a door. Aha! Here it is. Aha! We can have some Pam's fruit before we go in case there's zombies in here, and there may well be zombies in here. And cat's yeah. Nothing in the furnace, nothing in the crafting table. Ah, we can eat the cake. Goodbye, cake. Oh, we're full now. Excellent. However, if we come up here, we should... In here, aha, a tempered blade. And another tempered blade. Alright, there's two different types of pants in here. Ooh, an iron axe. Golden shovel's not so good. We'll get these pants. Power 1 and efficiency 1. I'll actually take both of those. And I'll take the second tempered blade because eventually we'll be able to... Alright, there's lots of good stuff in here. And cooked fish. Eventually we'll be able to fuse those into... a single unbreaking 4 tempered blade, and with MFR we'll be able to disenchant it. Actually, I have an iron axe now, which means I can do this. Because, in addition to being extremely useful for MFR, the MFR rubber, or raw rubber at least, can be converted with sticks into torches, which are incredibly useful for early game exploration, such as of a roguelike dungeon. Alright, so that I'm going to... Where do I want to spend the night is the question. The Railcraft house seems a little bit vulnerable. Oh wait, I have a bed, never mind. Alright, so I'm going, like I said, I'm going to end the episode here. This is not going to replace my other modded series. I'll be wearing those. It's not going to replace my other modded series, it's just going to be in addition to, because I like modded Minecraft. And so, yeah. Alright, well, this has been the Great Village Project, modded Minecraft for Chinese 2. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.